All right, I got a couple of things to say about my helmets here. My AGV SportModular that I've had for a couple of years now. Pretty nice helmet. It comes with a clear visor and a pin lock, and it's also got a drop down inner visor. From the factory, it's light smoke, and so it's just barely tinted. So that was one of the first things I did. I just ordered a new one. I replaced that with the dark smoke. And the outer one, this was actually the silver that was the iridium, and it started getting kind of pitted from a couple of years, and so I hit it with a little bit of plastic polish, and all the silver came off, and it just turned to a smoke. On my commute, at least in the summer months, I'm riding directly into the sun, and I found that having the outermost visor tinted is just less glare than having clear and then tinted here, because sometimes I would get glare that would reflect off of the inner visor onto the outer, and it just yeah, it just works best for me. And so that's what I've done. At least that's how I like to run in the summer when the sun is literally right in my face on the highway, and so it just kind of works for me. I mean, your mileage may vary. But anyways, this has been a really good helmet. I do have a gripe about it, though. I'm going to talk about that. Okay, the problem I have with this helmet is my chin touches the chin bar no matter what I do. I mean, however I got the helmet on. And so the inside here is kind of a softer, I think it's PVC. It's the same thing as the gasket seal on the visor. And so what I've done underneath of the inner liner is I believe it's EPS foam, because I was able to press it and compress it a little bit right here where my chin goes, and it gives me a little bit more space, but still it's really been kind of a source of annoyance. I don't have a really large chin, you know, I really don't, but for some reason this just touches, and for short rides it's not a big deal, but on long rides it's really been kind of a sore source of irritation, and it just kind of bugs me. It does come with this one, the SportModular does come with two chin curtains, and they're kind of thick. They're about a half an inch thick, and they work pretty good. I ran that all this past winter, because it kind of keeps some of the cold air out and also keeps some of the noise down. But one of them is a little shorter, and the other one is really long and thick. And so for the warmer months, I usually just take the chin curtain out. Also, the other thing I did, I mentioned this comes with titanium double D rings, but I replaced it with a stainless steel ratchet type connection. I know some people just prefer that, but I like this easier, because I mean, I can put it on and take it off with gloves. It just works for me. I mean, I've had helmets with the ratchet attachments before. I had one that had plastic, but this is stainless steel, so you know, you can find those on Amazon. Just search it. So actually, I was really pretty happy with the helmet. I have the Cardo Pack Talk Black on this. I previously had a Pack Talk Bold, but I bought the black just because I like the looks of it better on this helmet. And also my camera system is the Drift Ghost. I had a different camera before, but right now this is what I'm running. And overall, it's been a really good helmet. It's, except for, you know, my chin constantly touching the chin bar, it's really comfortable on longer rides and everything. It's just kind of a little bit of annoyance with my chin right there, but it The visor locks down really good. It feels very secure and light, and it just it's a very good fit. I mean, I just ordered this on the internet. I think I got it off of well, Revzilla and Cycle Gear had it, and one day Cycle Gear had them on sale because they're a discontinued item. I don't think they're in production, or at least they're not. You know, everywhere I go, I see that they're being discontinued. So I think they've just been around for a while. I think you can still find them. Like I said, it's a very good helmet, but you just don't have a lot of chin space. I've also seen that from other reviewers. But yeah, if you find one for a good price, I'd say go for it, but just beware you don't have a whole lot of chin space. This one is reasonably new. I think it came out about a year ago. It's the TourModular, and it's built the same, except it's not just straight carbon fiber. This one is it's 3 different types of construction. It's carbon fiber, fiberglass, and airbed, which I think, you know, translates to Kevlar. So the first thing I noticed right away, the first day that I rode with it, I could tell right away that out in the wind on the freeway, it's quieter. I can't tell you exactly by how many decibels or whatever, but it was definitely quieter. It's a little bit heavier. When I hung them both on my little digital fish scale, and this one, the TourModular was 9 ounces heavier. Not a big deal, you know, but anyways, I ordered this directly from AGV.com because, I mean, when I bought it, I wanted to be able to get all the accessories with it. I wanted the smoke shield. I wanted to change out the inner sun visor because I know they all come with like super light, so I wanted the dark in that, and I got an extra clear visor, and yeah, I think that was it. I think I got extra set of cheek pads, and so yeah, it's been a pretty good helmet so far. I've only had it for about 2 weeks. This one does come with a steel ratcheting closure, so that you know, I didn't have to change any of that. That just came with that, pretty good. And also this is got the newer standard. It comes with the ECE 2206 standard. It's the latest, most current European standard. Whereas the other one still has the 2205. There's a couple of things they did to it. I don't know all the details of what they did, but in one thing it does have a lock right here to actually lock the chin bar up, and so you can ride it legally that way if the chin bar is locked. But I've never tried. I never ride that way. Sometimes when I'm going slow speeds, I'll have the visor up, but I just don't ride with the chin bar up. As far as fit and comfort, it fits really, really good. And the biggest and hugest difference is I have plenty of room for my chin with this one. This one, the inside is kind of like a hard plastic, but I got all kinds of room. I can't even touch my chin. If I try to extend my chin out, it don't even touch. And so this one, the TourModular also comes with a chin curtain, but it's a little thinner, and with these holes, it snaps in. But for the summer months, I've just decided just to take it out because, you know, I'll take a little bit extra wind noise rather than and just a little bit more ventilation. Speaking of ventilation, the ventilation is pretty good. It's got the rear has constantly open exhaust vents, and then the top is it's pretty good. And here you have controls for vents here, and then the vent here in the center. But overall, I think that the SportModular has better airflow, but it's not that much. I mean, and for the summer months, I leave the chin curtain out and I get more air. It seems pretty much just fine. And for low speed and such, I just leave it halfway clicked, so I get a little bit of extra air in here. I haven't ridden with this in the wintertime. It does come with a clear visor and a pin lock, so it's pretty good. I got the camera on it. I got my other mic. So as I said, I wanted to get everything all at once, and AGV is not a cheap helmet. It's really not. I think this was almost $600 for the helmet, and then I got the other accessories for it, and then the other piece. Now here's a really big source of irritation here. I ordered it with the inside, and the reason I ordered this one versus say like the Shoei Neotech 2, which I like that one, but the Neotech comes with a proprietary comm system that is Senna, and AGV is more Cardo. So this is all a Cardo system, and how the system works, I can show it on this illustration here. There's a small little piece here that you replace, and then you run the wires. And then in the back, there's a compartment that you put the actual device, and then there's a charging port and all that, and then the mic goes over on the right, and the speakers go in the ears and all that. But so I kind of wanted that just to keep it all nice and clean and flush. And you can see I have my Pack Talk Bold attached here. And why do I have that attached? Well, like I said, I ordered everything all at once, right? And so part of it, the visors and the extra cheek pads came from Verona, Italy, and the helmet and the comm unit came from a place in California. And but here's the problem. This is what it came with. Okay, I got an empty box. This is a piece of foam that goes inside. See the piece of foam that is still in my helmet, and also it has a little punch out piece that you punch out. So the helmet comes like this. It came with nothing, and then it's got this plastic little panel here that you pop off. You pull this little lever and you pop it off. Well, guess what? Here's what I got. I got this same piece of plastic. So what happened before it was shipped to me? Somebody in the warehouse or someplace decided to install the device on their helmet, and then they put their extra parts back in the box, and I got nothing. And so I contacted them. AGV was really slow to get back to me, and then they wanted photo. So I sent them a photo of the empty box. I mean, I sent them a photo of nothing. So we went around and around for that for a while, and finally I sent them another request. I said that I feel like I'm being ignored. You know, you guys aren't doing anything. I got nothing but an empty box, and you wanted a photo, and the photo is of nothing. So, but then they finally emailed me back. They said they needed the photo because whatever their reasons, but they did state that they're going to refund my card, because this is no small thing. It's like $344 for the unit. You know, it's not a cheap unit. I think it's just because it's designed specifically for the helmet, or because it's new. you know, hasn't been out for very long, but I just wanted it. And for now, I have my Pack Talk Bold, so that way I can at least use it. And I like the Pack Talk the best. I just think that it's just a better comms unit, because I can do everything that I need to do by voice command. I don't have to touch any buttons or remember settings or nothing like that. So it just, you know, that's just my preference. So, along with their final reply, they did give me a 20% discount code. So, at first, I wasn't even going to buy a new one from them. I shopped around, found other places that have it, but it wasn't really any cheaper. It was still kind of expensive. But since they gave me a 20% discount, I went ahead and I ordered it. And it's coming by DHL from Verona, Italy. So, I don't do unboxing videos, but I think when my new one comes, supposed to be on Friday. Today is Wednesday, so it's supposed to be in a couple of days. I'll do an unboxing video of that to make sure, and I'll send them a video of the empty box if that's the case. But hopefully this is just an isolated incident. But you know, they didn't apologize or nothing. But at least they're giving me a refund, which I've yet to receive. So hopefully I'll get that. But anyways, there's not a whole lot of reviews on this particular helmet, and I haven't had it for a long time, but so far I'm really liking it. I like the comfort of it. It's very quiet. I don't really feel a lot of wind load. I mean, I do have my camera and my comm unit on the side, but my windshield comes up, and so really I don't start getting wind until right about at my visor. So yeah, if you're thinking about another helmet, I went for it because it has a proprietary built-in Cardo unit and not the Senna. You know, there's nothing wrong with Senna. That's just my preference. But so far, I'm really liking it. I'm keeping my SportModular. It's always good to have a spare. So anyways, I hope this little review and this little information is useful. Other than that, I'd say just ride safe, and it's a great helmet so far. More to come.